there's one thing that you need to know. You should not be ashamed of your sales. Your sales will never be high enough, so you'll be happy with them. You will always want more. And if you listen to people on Amazon, Twitter, and all that stuff, you will always think that you're shit at what you're doing. And today what we are going to do is we are going to look at a couple of things. We are going to look at numbers, at statistics, at how much the average Amazon sellers makes, and you realize that if you've been doing everything that I'm actually telling you and you've been having a few sales, you'll notice that you're not doing as bad as you thought. And I'm going to tell you in a few minutes, in a few seconds actually, why I hate Amazon Twitter. We are going to react to some tweets as well, and you'll see it's going to be an interesting video. Before we actually start, if you do not know me, my name is Mangunza. I release daily videos about selling on Amazon, and if you are new here, subscribe and like this video so you get recommended more videos. So the main reason why I hate Amazon Twitter is because there's a lot of cohorts on Amazon Twitter and in the space in general. All right, especially on Amazon Twitter, people acting like tough guy online and like that are really bitches, and that will not stand, because you'll see a lot of anonymous. Like, to be honest, if you are an anonymous guy on Twitter because you're scared to share your face and all that stuff, you're just a bitch. Stop acting tough on Twitter, you know. And so that's one of the first thing that I heard about it, because not a lot of people are willing to stand by the stuff that they are actually. Ooh. And my mic just fell. So yeah, you guys know what we do here. It's 100% like no edit. So I'm just going to clamp my mic here so we can finish with this video. So as I was saying, not a lot of guys are willing to stand by what they say, and like, whether it is in this space or whether it's in general, it's actually something really bad. You should be able to stand by what you say, and you should not take the stuff that you say lightly. And let this be a lesson in life as well, not just with Amazon, not just with Twitter, with all that stuff. You need to be willing to stand by what you say. Do not say stuff lightly that you are not going to be willing to stand by. All right? And this is the first, as I said, this is the first reason why I hate Amazon Twitter. Because if I call you a bitch, if I tell you that your mom is a hoe, you best believe that if I really say it, I will go in front of your mom and tell her that she's a hoe. All right? I'm not going to say that lightly. And I will stand by what I'm saying. I'm not going to say something, and if really I did not mean it, I'm going to apologize, okay? But like, if I'm actually telling you something, and like, you know, if I called you a bitch in one of my videos, I will stand by it. Even if I see you in the street, I will actually tell you that you're a bitch. Like, if you actually ask me about it, I will tell you, yes, you're a bitch. I'm not going to make that pass as a misunderstanding, all right? So when it comes to, you know, when it comes to the disrespect, when it comes to all that stuff, you know, this is one of the big reasons why I hate Amazon Twitter, and this is one of the big things that I actually hate in life, all right? You need to be able to stand by what you actually say, whether it is online or in private, okay? I'm not going to throw shades at people behind their back and then act like we are friends when I see them, when I'm in front of them, all right? So do not act like that. It's actually not a way to live your life. If you actually say something, you need to be willing to actually back it up, you know, and actually stand by what you're saying. So this is the first reason why I think that you should actually stay away from Amazon Twitter. But we are going to look at a specific tweet that I saw last night when I was scrolling, and so nothing about what I said has to do with any of these guys, just some random guys that I do not even know. I do not know nothing about their character, so I'm not going to tell them that they are bitches, okay? It's not the case, okay? So I'm not talking badly about these guys. But what I wanted to show you, so it's one guy that said, POV, you dropped out of business school after you found out professor drove a Subaru and started hanging out with people who drove Lambo, you know. And so he shared like some decent sales, actually, some really good sales. $19,000 a month is actually good, you know. It's really good. Nice dinners, some Lambos, all that stuff. And so, no, this guy's actually enjoying life. I get it. Sometimes it can be annoying when you see those guys that do this and then try to sell coaching, try to sell course, all that stuff. I get it. It can be annoying, all right? But what the guy above replies, so TG Elliot, I'm sorry. He said, this is crazy talk for someone with a 4-figure current balance and not even 20k sales in 7 days. So I know that this guy is trolling. I think I've seen him on Twitter. I may have seen some of his tweets. I think that this is a guy that is trolling a lot on Twitter. But still, like, you know, I know that for some guys are going to start thinking that, you know, $19,000 in sales in a week is not a lot, all right? That it's not a lot, and like a 4-figure balance is not a lot. And the truth is that it's actually really good number, you know, and even way lower than that, it's actually really good number. I know that there's a lot of people on Twitter that never had a month at 19,000. Even people that are following this channel have never had a month at $19,000 in revenue. And so, you know, 19,000 in a month is actually good already. If you actually look at it, we are going to look at the stats. You are going to understand what I'm actually saying that. But like $19,000 in a week is actually decent. Yes, of course, you can see that previous 7th day, like he had an increase of 424% and 1,365% since last year. So it's just maybe his best week ever, but still, like even as your best week ever, it's actually really, 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 really good numbers. And so I think that a lot of guys actually on Twitter, and so I know that this guy specifically is probably trolling, okay? This is not a guy that I know. But I know that some guys on Twitter and online are really out of touch with reality and with the numbers that the average seller actually gets on Amazon, you know. And so let's look at some data. I actually asked Perplexity for some data, and so if we actually look at it, 22% of sellers earn less than $500 per month with Amazon. So if you are, and I'm not sure if it's profit or if it's revenue, but like even profit, it's not a lot, okay? A month profit, if you want to make 500 profit, you need to make $5,000 in sale, in between 5,000 to, I would say, 2,500, depending on how your profit margins are. At that level, you can have profit margins that are 25%. 25% is pushing it a little bit, but it's doable. It's doable. So it's in between $2,500 to $5,000 in revenue, and I'm pretty sure that it's just, to be honest, I'm pretty sure that it's just revenue. Okay, so $500 per month in revenue. Like if you make more than $500 per month in revenue, it's already like you're already almost better than you're better than 25% of every single Amazon seller. You are having better numbers than 25% of every Amazon seller, which is already good. Okay, but let's look at it a little bit deeper. Okay, so most of these sellers will never reach $1,000 a month. All right. And then like the percentage of Amazon sellers making 6 figures, like it's only 13% of sellers that generates between 25 and 25. Yeah, but that's a lot. That's not 6 figures. Okay, but like if you make more than $25,000 a month of revenue, you're not in the top 13%, but like because there's people that make more than $250,000 in a month, but like I'm pretty sure that it's really, really low. You know, it's not that high. It's probably like the top 1%. It's not even the top 1%. All right. So you're probably in the top 15%. We can call it the top 15% if you make more than $25,000 in a month in revenue on Amazon. Okay, so if you're at 25,000, which this guy is way above, apparently, if you're above $25,000 a month, you are doing better than 85% of Amazon sellers. Okay, so you really need to understand, like, yeah, around 6 to 13% of Amazon sellers make over $100,000 per year. So you know, it's really good numbers. Even if you are just at 6 figures, yes, you are not earning a full-time income if you are making 6 figures revenue, but you know, yeah, in the top 10,000 sellers make 2.5 million a year on average. So yeah, so like just look at your numbers and do not be ashamed by your numbers. Do not listen to what people are saying on Twitter and all that stuff. If you are making $10,000 a month in revenue on Amazon, it's good. Yes, the profit margins are not too good. I mean, if you actually look at the profit, yes, it's not a full-time income, all that stuff. But like, how many people actually have a business grossing $10,000 in a month? Not a lot, especially as a one guy business. It's not easy. Not everybody can do that. And even if you're just at $10,000 in a month, it's already an accomplishment. And just know that you're going to get through 20, 30, 40, 50. And like, to be honest, I think the best place you will ever be at is $10,000 a month. When it's your first business and you pass $10,000 in a month, it's the best feeling ever. After that, it's just more of the same. And like, you always want more. Okay, I'm going to tell you the truth. You always want more. You will never feel like it's enough. All right, and I just want you guys to realize, I'm making this video for you guys to realize that even if you just make $5,000 in a month in revenue, you already have a business making $5,000 a month in revenue. It's really good. Way before you actually started it, if it's actually your first business, that's really good. Yes, you should want more. You should try to push it more, and or maybe not. If this is what you want, if you just want to have an extra side income, you actually enjoy having a business, you want to keep your business at this level for 5-6 years because you're working on other stuff, and then maybe change it and go full-time with it. Why not? If it's just some extra income, why not? You should not feel ashamed by that. All right, it's okay, and it's already good numbers. Most people do not start a business and do not have the discipline to go to $5,000 a month in revenue with a business, let alone 10,000, let alone 1,000, let alone 500. Only like one out of 4 Amazon sellers do not get to $500 a month, make less than $500 a month on Amazon. So you should feel proud of what you did and keep pushing. It's not because it's not because you do not feel like shit that you should be in a place of complacency. No, it's not what I'm trying to say. Yes, you should always want more. You should always strive to do better. But like, you should realize that what you've done is already good. You already accomplished some stuff. It's not like you haven't accomplished nothing. Okay? So this is really what I want you to understand. Just dig into the data, dig into the, like, if you want to see my prompt, just ask Perplexity to do some research. If you do not know Perplexity, it's like ChatGPT, but it's a search engine. Just ask it to do some research, you'll get all the data, and ask your question, and you'll see you're not doing as bad as you thought, you know? So if you are above $50,000 in a month in revenue, you are doing really, really good compared to other Amazon sellers, okay? Yes, you see on social media people doing 100,000, 150,000, 200,000. Yes, those people have been selling for a long time and they're doing it full time, okay? If you're a mom, you have a full-time job on the side, yes, it's not going to be as easy to reach those numbers. Maybe you just want to do Amazon on the side. It's fine. Okay, do not feel ashamed. It's fine to do it this way. Okay, some people want to push it. So, and by the way, not everybody can. I believe that everybody can get to. I think everybody can get to $2 million a year in revenue with online arbitrage. Beyond that, I think that it starts because you can. I think you can do it by yourself. You can definitely do it by yourself. It's going to be a lot of work, but you can do it by yourself. Beyond that, this is where skills, business skills, and all that stuff will actually be needed. Below that, you can run. I don't see myself doing it because I'm not going to do that. But you could do it by yourself, okay, with a lot of hustle. You could. I would not, but you could. But yeah, like, and beyond that is where business, trying to push the business, this is where business skills are really going to come into play if you want to run it by yourself. Like, it's going to be hard to run the business by yourself beyond that, I believe. And I may be wrong. Maybe there are some people doing it, but I may be wrong. So yeah. Yeah, this is what I wanted to tell you. Don't be ashamed by yourself. You're doing good. Yes, you should want more, but you're doing good. Do not let random people on Twitter tell you that you are shit at what you do. No, you are not. Okay? You're already good doing this, and your numbers are not shit if you're doing. And once again, I get it that these kinds of posts can be annoying. You know, I get it, but like, do not let them know. Like, do not think that if you make 20K of sales in 7 days that it's actually shit numbers. Okay, and once again, I know that this guy is trolling, but whatever, you know, whatever. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for a new video. Hopefully you like this one. Subscribe and like this video to get recommended more videos. I'll see you tomorrow.